Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me for your daily collective reading. This reading is for today, April 23rd, 2024, or whenever you get to this message. So, spirit guides, angel ancestors, messengers, fairies, what important message do we have for the collective today? What important message does the audience need to hear today? High Priestess, silence, secrets, research, Three of Swords. Okay. So some of you guys may be licking your wounds in private. There could be some secret heartache or disappointment that you're harboring. You're keeping your feelings to yourself. This could be silent heartache. Okay, you've retreated. You're spending time alone to process some sort of disappointment. You don't want to be around anybody. Hierophant. Marriage, commitment, some sort of belief system, an institution, a relationship. So, more insight about the Hierophant, please, and the High Priestess. There could be some, Seven of Swords. There could be some deception within a relationship. Someone is keeping their grievances to themselves. Okay, so somebody may suspect that their partner is being unfaithful, but they're keeping their feelings a secret so that they can get intel about what's going on. So they don't want to jump the gun and assume or accuse anyone of anything without evidence. But with the Three of Swords here, this individual has already saw something, heard something, felt something. Their intuition is telling them something is wrong in this relationship, so they may be doing their research to figure out if their suspicions have any merit. Clarify the High Priestess and the Three of Swords. It's like someone is not going to approach their partner about what they're suspecting because they don't want the person to change their habits or behavior to hide what they're doing. So this is, someone's intuition telling them that something is off. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, 7 and 3. They may suspect that their partner is cheating. This could be a Pisces individual. 6 of Cups, an emotional connection, soulmate connection. Clarify that 6 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, please. It could be with someone at work. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups. It could be with someone at work. Okay, so this situation has come up in the past, right? It's come up in the past. Okay, I'll give an example. Suppose there's a married couple and they've been married for quite a while, and the husband starts a new job, and he can't stop talking about one of his co-workers who is attractive. He's not saying she's attractive, but the wife suspects that he may have a little crush on his co-worker, but she doesn't have any evidence or proof of any indiscretion, so she kind of keeps her mouth shut and puts it in the database of her mind. She stores that information away to reference at a later date. Now, things have come up. There's some conversation, text messages, something's happening where the wife is suspecting that the situation is more serious than she initially thought, or her partner's feelings for this individual is growing over time. But she doesn't have any proof, So she has to do research. She has to investigate. She can't just come out and accuse somebody of something, because the person may, become defensive and say, I'm not cheating on you, which may or may not be true. So it's almost like the wife is waiting for a partner to hang himself, or she's waiting to find more evidence before she accuses them of being unfaithful. So she's waiting. She's researching. She's not saying anything. She's keeping her mouth shut. With the Five of Swords, there's like gaslighting here. Like the wife's suspicions are being downplayed. 7 and 5 is 12 is 3 swords. They're being downplayed. So she's noticing her husband, his, as an example, the husband is, hold on a second. The husband may say, oh, you're being paranoid, you're being suspicious, you should trust me, but something is off. She senses that something's wrong. We have 6 and 1, 7 cups. Ace of Cups, a new relationship. She's already married to this man. She's married to him, but she's afraid that, he may have a crush on somebody that he's currently working with, or someone that he's dealt with in the past. We're still in retrograde season, so with Mercury retrograde. The wife isn't going to say anything because she doesn't want her husband to gaslight her and downplay her intuition or her suspicions. But something is off. She's smart enough to know that if she comes out right with the accusations and her suspicions and her worries, that the husband may try to downplay what she is feeling, or he'll change up whatever he's doing behind her back so that he can't get caught. So she's being silent here. 6 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, please. And someone's either psyching themselves out, or she's trying to make sure she's not psyching the devil. Yeah. Obsessions, fears, anxieties, paranoias. Again, I mentioned, someone waiting for their partner to hang themselves with their behavior. So she's not going to say anything. The wife isn't going to say anything, or the husband isn't going to say anything. This could be a man. But the husband's not going to say anything until he has concrete proof that there's infidelity or indiscretions, because they don't want to be dismissed as being paranoid or jealous or insecure. And now that's an excuse that the person can use to justify cheating anyway. So someone's being very strategic here. We have all these swords cards. They're being strategic. They're waiting for, or they're doing research before they make any sort of accusation about an individual. The Devil card does deal with like toxic energy, manipulation, addictions, also sexual attraction too. We'll find out why the Devil is here. This person could have a habit of being unfaithful or being too flirtatious. But this marriage is not healthy. There's something going on here where the wife does not, or their partners don't trust each other. The spouse does not trust their partner because there has been either inappropriate behavior in the past, or something's going on with the person has some sort of addictions. They have a 10 of Cups and a 2 of Swords. Five of Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah. So we have, you can see this, the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Because someone's not being honest with their communication, there's confusion about what's going on. And someone's being gaslit. It's like, okay, we're not being intimate anymore. I feel you pulling away from me. 10 of Cups to 5 of Cups. I feel you pulling away from me, but you're telling me everything's okay. You're telling me I'm being paranoid. You're telling me that, I need to get more confidence and stop being so insecure. But I'm feeling something is wrong. But I can't prove that you're doing anything because you're hiding what you're doing. But I notice that you're treating me differently. I feel differently. My intuition is telling me that something is off. So the collective, whoever this resonates with, they're doing research on their partner to figure out if they're lying to them, if there's some sort of third-party situation happening here. Let me see, move this over, because wanted to put some cards over here, but so there's like a this is not the first time something like this has happened, and that's why the High Priestess is here. It's like this person's intuition is buzzing. Something is off. We got 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords again, 8 of Swords. Someone's stuck in their head. They can't move forward. 8 plus 7, 15. 6. Yeah. It's like, how does the High Priestess's partner feel about them? The High Priestess is the collective. It's a woman or a male or a man doing investigations about someone they're committed to, they're married to. They're investigating or researching or spying on someone that they're with. How does the High Priestess feel about their partner? And how does the collective? The Tower, right? Tower and the 8 of Swords. I saw the 8 of Swords when I added up 7, 9, 10, 15, 7, 8 of Swords, 10, 15, 6 swords. Right, so they don't want to be blindsided. This woman or man who's in the situation doesn't want to be blindsided by an affair. So they want to get ahead of the story. They want to make sure they can sort of prep themselves or brace themselves for being stabbed in the back. In this deck, the Tower card, the woman is being impaled. She's being stabbed in her stomach, or she's fallen on a rock and has been impaled by the sharp rock as she fell from this tower. So she doesn't want to, whoever's doing their research doesn't want to be blindsided by what's happening. And so they're doing their due diligence before they accuse their partner of something. But 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Are you giving attention to somebody else? That's why this person is so suspicious, because things have changed between them. The energy is shifted. They're not receiving as much attention. We go from 10 to 5. There's gaslighting. There's no communication. There's dishonest communication or lack of communication. Ace of Swords in reverse. So why aren't we talking the way we used to talk? Why aren't you, as affectionate towards me as you used to be? Why do I feel like I'm being neglected or ignored? Why do I feel like you're annoyed by me? And every time the person brings up their feelings, they're like, their partner's dismissive. Oh, nothing's wrong. I'm just busy at work. I got a lot on my mind. But based on what's happened in the past, this person isn't really trustworthy. There's some history here where someone's trust was broken. There could have been some inappropriate behavior, flirting, texting, so on. So yeah, the collective, whoever this resonates with, you're doing research on your partner to find out if there's any indiscretions or inappropriate behavior that's causing them to pull away from you. You suspect something is happening, you're intuiting something is going on, but you don't have enough evidence to prove anything. So you're going to keep your fears to yourself, because in the past, when you've brought this up, your partner kind of dismissed you and acted like there was nothing to worry about. They were, I'm not going to say invalidating your feelings and your experience, but they were acting as if there was nothing to worry about and you were being insecure. How does the collective's partner feel about them currently? How do they feel about this relationship? The Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, Strength and Devil. Okay. So they're trying to hold on to this relationship, but they feel like there's some sort of inevitable change that has to happen. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune and Strength card. So it's like they can sense something shifting within them, but they're trying not to rock the boat too much. So they're changing. They are changing. But they're trying not to change in a way that's too disruptive to the relationship. So there's this, I don't know, there is an energetic shift. Your partner is growing. They're changing. They're evolving. Their needs are changing. So you may feel like you're not on the same page and you haven't been for a while. They're trying to still maintain this relationship or hold on to the relationship while evolving and growing in their career or personally or psychologically. Like they may be healing themselves. Clap for the Wheel of Fortune and Strength card, please. Wheel of Fortune and Strength card. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. So it's like two people may have gotten married young, or they've been married for quite a while, and one partner is growing or evolving in a way that may be disruptive to the relationship. They could be they could be healing or changing their attitudes or beliefs about themselves or their relationships in general. They could have gotten married for one reason, and now they've healed from that, from whatever codependency issues that they had that caused them to get married in the first place. They're healing and evolving, and because of that, they're feeling this distance or growing apart energy from their partner. So they feel like they're growing away from their partner, or they're evolving beyond this relationship, and as a result, they're trying to hold it together. Strength card. But something has to change. The Tower is here. So the collective may feel like they're growing apart from their partner, or vice versa. Their partner may feel like they're growing away from their spouse. There's a sense of growing apart. If there is infidelity, that's just a symptom of a greater problem. That's not the side piece is not the issue. The fact of the matter is that someone could have gotten married really young, or before they really knew themselves. And so now they've grown up a bit. They know themselves a bit better. So they want different things for their life. They want a different experience. They may want a different partner. But at the same time, they're not unhappily married. There's just no reason to get a divorce. There's no verbal abuse or emotional abuse or psychological abuse even. But they could have gotten married for the wrong reasons at a young age. Devil energy is beneath here. Getting married for the wrong reasons. So there was something always toxic. There was always something toxic about this relationship because the people got married for the wrong reason. They got married for the wrong reason. The couple got married for the wrong reasons. Either societal pressures, fear, anxiety, insecurity, codependency issues, clinginess, whatever, trauma. Now that they're healing and they're growing and they're evolving, they're realizing that this is not the right relationship for them, or marriage may not be for them, period. So the other person who's not going through this process is sensing that their partner is pulling away from them. Tower card, 8 of Swords, but they can't articulate what they're feeling because there's no obvious signs of infidelity or betrayal. It's just a sense of two people growing apart. And now there's like a desperation to keep things together, but you may not be as compatible as you thought you were, or you're not as compatible as you once were. Because someone's growing and evolving, they're healing from their trauma. They're learning things about themselves. They're doing research. They're hanging out with different people. They have a different perspective about relationships and marriage and themselves in general. I mentioned belief systems. Their attitudes or beliefs about marriage may have changed. throughout the course of this relationship. And now there's a separation here. Energetically, there's separation. There's an emotional separation, definitely. Once the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, that means there's going to be a physical separation too, like a divorce. But right now, you guys are feeling like you're not on the same page, and you're not. So somebody's trying to figure out, why am I feeling disconnected from my partner? Why are they pulling away from me? Are they cheating on me? If they're cheating, the cheating isn't the issue. The fact of the matter is that this person does not feel like this relationship is in alignment with who they are anymore. They're evolving, they're growing. They're not the same person. So they can't show up in this relationship the same way they did, because they married for reasons that are now obsolete to them. So they could have got married for, again, codependency issues, insecurity, I don't know, societal pressures, culture. But 10, 15 years later, they're older, more mature, wiser, more stable. They've healed from something, and now they feel like it's time for them to move on energetically from this relationship. Advice card for the collective for today as it pertains to this situation. 333-4444. Support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So somebody may have grown throughout this marriage, but they've grown away from their partner, not with their partner. Blessing in disguise, obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Yeah, the Tower is here. Your intuition is telling you, collective, that something's going to change radically in your life. Like, this marriage may be over as it was. Either the current dynamics are going to change, or the relationship itself is over with, because you've grown apart. And there's going to be a desperate attempt to keep things together. Strength and Devil card. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's time for a major cyclical shift. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for listening. I look forward to hearing your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll speak to you soon.